A somber journey home for 6 Americans, carried under the flag they each served. Army reservists killed by an Iranian drone strike in Kuwait. At Dover Air Force Base, the president and top officials honored their sacrifice.
A very sad day, and glad we paid our respects.
As he headed back here to Florida, President Trump disputed that a U.S. munition may have struck a school, killing nearly 170, most of them children.
No, in my opinion, based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Defense Secretary Hegseth said the Pentagon is still investigating. On Russia aiding Iran with intelligence to help target U.S. forces, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff said he has warned the Kremlin. But President Trump notably doubted that Russia has helped Iran.
I have had no indication of that whatsoever. If they are, they're not doing a very good job because Iran is not doing too well.
Mr. Trump said he did not want to publicly discuss sending U.S. ground forces. But if he did, Americans would face a weakened Iranian military.
And I would say if we ever did that, they would be so decimated that they wouldn't be able to fight at the ground level.
At home, the war is already fueling higher gas prices. The president said the U.S. will add to its strategic petroleum reserve. But he downplayed higher consumer costs for now.
We figured oil prices would go up, which they will. They'll also come down. They'll come down very fast, and we will have gotten rid of a major cancer on the face of the earth.
The president was asked if he is worried about gas prices, and he said no. And he said this is just a short excursion in dealing with Iran after many decades of trouble there. He also said he'll follow his gut instinct about when to refill the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve, and that, of course, is a hedge against an unstable global oil market. Willie?
Kelly O'Donnell with the president. Kelly, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.